I'm Lori. Welcome to my channel, Lori's Little Designs and Crafts. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for being here. I am so happy to have you with us today. Make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss an upload. So today we're going to be doing a poster review on the beautiful kit behind me. We're going to be looking at the finished product for Dragon Riders by ChrissaBug from Jaded Gem Shop. I'm really excited to show you guys the finished project and to kind of discuss my experience that I had with this diamond painting kit. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay everyone, hi! Welcome to the overhead view. Before we get started, I do want to let you know that I am trying out a new camera angle. Always trying to innovate and do things a little bit better if possible around here. So let me know if this does or does not work for this. I am very open to constructive feedback. I've just kind of been playing around with my setup a little bit to figure out what works best for each type of video. So let me know. So here is the artwork. Unfortunately, it is a little bit too big to fit fully in frame. So I am going to be kind of scooting it around to show you different aspects of it. I'll also pop up a picture of the finished product so you guys can see it in full. And then I'll be kind of zooming in and going over some of the more finer details as we discuss and talk about this particular piece. To just kind of refresh about what piece it is that we're talking about. This is Dragon Riders. The artist is ChrissaBug, and this is from Jaded Gem Shop. This is a square drill kit. It had 64 colors. It is 55 by 85 centimeters, and it has approximately 74,800 diamonds. So this was my 10th finish of 2025. I started it on July 2nd of 2025, and I finished it on August 14th of 2025. So I worked on it for a little over a month. And honestly, if I didn't go on vacation, I probably would have had this one finished in a month, really. So to give you kind of an overview or some information on Jaded Gem Shop. So Jaded Gem Shop is a small shop in the diamond painting community. And the way they do diamond paintings is a little different than all the other diamond painting shops that we see in the community. Jade actually offers her diamond paintings in two different styles. The first style is what we call like a computer generated or hybrid style. So what that means when we talk about rendering and the style of charting is involved, the hybrid style is when a computer generates the artwork into diamond painting form, and then someone will go back and touch it up, this being Jade, since it's Jade's shop, and clean up some of the more finer details, but you end up with a softer render. The other type of style that Jade offers is a hand charted, which she was calling pixel charted for a while. And that means that she has gone through pixel by pixel and has cleaned up every aspect of the artwork. So that way the image comes through as clear as possible. So you get more finer lines and details in the pixel charted or the hand charting. Whereas in the hybrid style, you're going to have more softer edges and more softer details. Neither style is better than the other. It does come down to preference. This particular kit that I did is from her hand charting line. That's just the style that I prefer to work on. There's nothing wrong with the hybrid style or charting. I have worked on another kit from a different company that does more of a hybrid style, but this particular one is hand charted. And she does offer both for this kit on her website. If you do opt to order from her, just know that there is a turnaround time because everything is made to order. She does keep some kits on hand ready to ship, and she does have like a ready to ship section on her shop if you are interested in checking those out. I'll have her shop linked down in the video description below, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys some information about that in case you wanted to go check this out for yourself and you're like, why am I seeing two variations of it and what the differences were? Those are the differences. So as we look at this, again, this is the hand charted version because that is my preferred style. So I absolutely adore this artwork so much. So I love the artwork. I love the render. This is actually the first piece that I've ever done from ChrissaBug. I do have my eye on a couple different pieces from her, but this is the first one that I've ever done, and I'm so excited and happy with how it turned out. I really love the warm color palette, so let me turn it around and show you guys. Like, there's so many just really pretty yellows and oranges in this. I love the deep purples in some of the flowers. There's a lot of darker colors in this, especially in their suits and stuff. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I absolutely enjoyed every minute of it. Like these purples and pinks, loved it. Normally I gravitate more towards really bright pastels and happy colors. This piece is the opposite of that, but I loved every minute of working with this color palette. I didn't get bored, which honestly I was kind of worried about when I first started it, but I don't know, it was a nice change of pace. It was definitely a nice change of pace. I did not get bored. I loved it. It was so good. I thought the special drill placement on this was very well thought out, and it hit the mark. So this isn't over inundated with special drills. It's not. There are some crystals. I'm going to point out where the crystals were placed. I think there were 2 shades of crystals, and we're going to see those on the patch on our character here, and then here, a little here indicating a little button, and then down here at the bottom, it's like the adornment of their belt. I think this is supposed to be the hilt of her dagger, and then she has her own patch on her suit as well. I didn't mention this, but this is fan art from Fourth Wing. So our 2 characters are Zayden and Violet. I'm a huge fan of Fourth Wing. I'm a huge fan of Fourth Wing. I love Fourth Wing so much. But I think the crystal placement was very good. And then there were also ABs in this kit, and they are placed sporadically. And when I say sporadically, I don't mean that in a terrible way at all. They're actually sprinkled through the whole canvas as if embers were falling down over our characters. I'll get a close-up and show you guys, but it looks like embers are just falling in front of the characters. So they're like sprinkled in his, over his front of his suit, and it just falls all the way down. Same with Violet, like it's like it's falling right in front of her because there's like this big fire-esque storm in the background, and these embers are just falling in front of the characters. And I think it turned out really beautiful. I truly do. I think it's amazing. And then there are some glimmer drills in Violet's hair. I thought that accented her braid pretty well. Just makes her braid pop a little bit more. So some of my favorite parts about working on this canvas was definitely their hair. Her hair specifically, there's just so many shades of reds and browns in her hair. Like when you get up really close, and then it transitions into this white, which is just so stunning and so beautiful. There was something really satisfying about working on the waves in her hair. I don't know. Same with Zayden's hair up here. There was something really satisfying about diamond painting this hair. There's a lot of definition in there. You can see the waves. It looks really good. I also really enjoyed diamond painting the flowers. So all of these violets that are framing on either side of our characters, we have some on the frame, there's some down here at the bottom as well, and then it frames the other side a little bit and kind of travels up and around. I really liked working on those aspects as well. I've been discovering that I really like to diamond paint flowers. I don't know why. There's something really satisfying about diamond painting florals, and I do not understand it. If you have the answer for that, let me know. I feel like I'm coloring with diamonds, which, I mean, I guess you could argue you're doing that for the entire canvas, but I don't know. So those are my favorite parts. diamond painting the canvas, but honestly, there wasn't anything that I really disliked. Even when I was down here in the center of the canvas, only working with like dark grays and stuff, I didn't care. I didn't mind. It didn't bother me. I was enjoying it. I really was. I really was. I think this is absolutely stunning. I wish I had somewhere to hang this in my home. Oh, maybe I can make space at some point. I would love to have just like a giant diamond painting wall. I think that would be absolutely just awesome. So those are all the positive and good things that I have to say about this canvas. I do have a couple meh things to mention. I think it's important to talk about the good and the bad and how my experience with those turned out. So I ran into an issue when I worked on this canvas. It wasn't a huge issue, but it did kind of throw me off a little bit. So the symbols capital C and capital G were right next to each other on the canvas, and they were both shades of gray, and they were like very slightly different shades of gray, but they were so similar. I took a picture of it. I will pop it up on screen for you to see. Even under a light board, it was really hard for me to differentiate between those two symbols. And when I first came across the cluster of those, I originally messed it up and had to go back and pick them off and put them back down because I was like, oh no, those are different symbols. But then I was paying more attention as I was going through. And then the other thing that I ran into is the darker colors in this were pretty trash prone. However, I had plenty of spares. I did not run out of any drill at all, which was fantastic. And I did go ahead and reach out to Jaded Gem Shop, and she was very receptive of the feedback. So she did tell me that she is going to adjust the symbols on this one so that the letter C and G are not next to each other anymore in future printings. And then she actually told me that they are working on the quality of the darker drills because they are just naturally, for some reason, more trash prone. And that's the reason why she provides so many extras. So going forward, when I work on a Jaded Gem Shop canvas, I'm just going to keep that in mind. And if I don't run out, it's not a big deal, specifically for the trash drills. But I did want to pass that information along because she was very receptive of the feedback, and she was she's awesome. I love Jade. Jade is absolutely fantastic. And she wants your feedback if you do run into an issue, just like I did with the letter C and the letter G, because that was a little challenging. I was like, oh crap. I was like, this made it a little tricky. And she's like, I got you. I hear you. I'm going to fix it. And I was like, you're great. You're great. So yeah, that's it though. That's it. And honestly, if that's the only issues that I have on any diamond painting ever, I would be happy forever. I would be happy forever. So I think this is gorgeous. If you are a fan of Fourth Wing and you like this artwork, I think you would enjoy working on this one. I really do. I think it's amazing. I really considered these dragons up here at the top. I really thought about swapping all of those out and making them like a fiery orange AB or crystal. I think that would look really cool, but I decided not to. I hesitate to further enhance my paintings. I really do. But I think that would look really cool if you did that. So if you are gonna pick up this painting, you could totally further enhance these dragons, and I think it would look like bomb. I think it would be awesome. I really do. So that is all that I have to share with you today. If you worked on this painting, or if you have worked on other paintings from Jaded Gem Shop, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments section below. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to hang out with me today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would love to have you here with us. I hope you guys have a very good day. I hope you have a very good week, and I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye!